I think I'll probably stand like right here-ish, so let me know if I need to like raise it or anything. Can you go up?
Yeah, it is at your forehead right now.
So, what's this? Too tall, alright, daddy's too short.
Come on, but actually keep it right there.
And then grow? I need to grow a little bit. Alright boys, time for some good haterade. Since I know,
wait, just save yourself.
Since I know the internet loves these videos, just kidding, it hates them. We are ready to make one of these again. It's pretty much mandatory for us to make a video about this for every car that I've owned. Not that I hate the cars that I own, but I've owned them long enough to kind of discover their flaws. So Victoria and I, wherever she keeps going, get over here.
I'm making sure you're not stepping.
Since this is not only my car, this is Victoria's as well, we are going to discuss today the do we discuss 10 things? We actually have a solid 10. 10 things we hate about my. Now hold on a second. Let me back up. Please listen to me when I say this is a disclaimer. I should have said this on every video I've ever made.
I have a question.
No.
Can you say it without moving your hands? Do it.
I don't know if I can think now. My brain got blocked because I can't. My brain's blocked. I'm on writer's block right now. I should have said this I literally have to move my hands. There's a big difference between 10 things I hate about X car and I hate X car for 10 reasons. So I want you guys to know I don't hate the car. There are some things I hate about it. Like, we all love our moms, but there's always some things we hate about them, no matter how precious they might seem to other people. We're just like, damn mom, you piss me off sometimes, and it just gets you on. That's what I'm doing. This is our mom, and we're talking dirty about our mom. Talking trash. We're talking trash about our mom. We're gonna redo that. 10 things we hate about our SRT8 Jeep. I look nice and thick today. Because I want them to see my gut. In no particular order, these are the things that we do not like about our Jeep. I think personally, my least favorite thing about the Jeep is the transmission. Not only is it garbage, like this year, the 2012 is a 5-speed. I don't know why you'd put a 5-speed in a 470 horsepower man wagon, but they did. Not only is it a garbage transmission, not only is it a crappy 5-speed, but like the transmission itself actually sucks. The tuning on it is not good. It doesn't know when it wants to shift. A lot of the times when I'm towing, it doesn't really like it because like it'll go into this limp mode sometimes, and it really has a mind of its own. If the car didn't have paddle shifters, it would probably be the most garbage transmission of all time, aside from the W58 that's in my Lexus.
It's like we're trying to get on the highway, and you're like, okay, we're trying.
Fun of my hands.
Yeah, but I'm doing the same thing apparently. You're trying to get on the highway and like get in front of a car, and it just won't go. It's
unresponsive. It's squishy. It sucks. Transmission, no bueno. Numero dos. Since we're kind of on the performance aspect of the car, I love the 6.4 liter Hemi. I think it sounds amazing. I think it is awesome. It makes so much power, so good. But a big issue with the 6.4 liters, I think it's all Hemis, a big issue is oil evaporation. And I still have not gotten this, but it's almost necessary to get a catch can for the car to prevent long-term harm and long-term damage. It's one of the first things that somebody told me. I haven't done it yet. I need to do it. It's one of the things that's on the top of the priority list. I haven't done it yet. It sucks up that oil vapor and it into places it should be. Number three. I feel like I'm, okay. Number 3. Nope, that wasn't good. Number 3. Number 3. Eco mode. This actually might be my least favorite part. Actually, I have a couple least favorite parts of the car, but I don't like this equally as much as like the first one that I said. Eco mode in this car is so dumb and so pointless. Okay, first off, nothing with a 6.4 liter Hemi is going to be eco-friendly whatsoever, but I'll tell you why I hate the eco mode. Get out of here.
No, I wasn't making fun of you.
The way it's eco-friendly is, eco mode is a cylinder deactivation. It actually deactivates, I believe, 2 out of the 8 cylinders to make it like a V6. And not only does it make it poop, not only does it not do anything at all, it also makes the most annoying sound ever. It's the worst. It goes from sounding like a really cool V8 to some car that's farting all the time, and it's
it sounds
so
like one
bad.
long fart.
And there's no way to disable it unless you shift into manual mode and hold it in 5th gear. But nobody's trying to do that when I'm trying to relax. I bought an automatic car for a reason, boy. It's not even just bad with an exhaust. It's bad stock. It's bad, period. I hate the eco mode. I think it's silly. I think it's silly. That was number 4?
3.
That was 4.
3.
That was 3.
No,
3.
you're
Okay.
like 3.
All right, 3. Numero 4. I've been in San Diego for a little bit, so I'm getting cultured. I'm trying to figure this life out over here. Numero 4 is the best one so far. Way too, was that racist? All right, it doesn't matter. What do we have way too much of on this car?
Chrome.
Chrome. This car, and it's even worse for the non-SRT package cars, and I think they fixed it a little bit. Not fully, but they fixed it a little bit on the feet. Let me just show you, actually. We're gonna get you guys off of here. All right, we're gonna show them all the places that have chrome. This, and the headlight, not that big of a deal. We can keep that.
This was chrome.
Oh,
All of this
now
whole thing.
we drove from Texas to California, so we gotta redo it for sure. But look, where all the rock chips are, all of this
Silver.
chrome. This, it's also got too much rock chips on it. Fully chrome. All this lining around.
We can't do anything about that unless we wrap it.
You have to wrap it. I mean, you can kind of take, you can take it
spray
off and
paint.
paint it, but it's really, really tough to get it off. So much chrome there. The worst one, undisputably the worst, right here. Now, we have fixed it. It is not disgusting anymore, but this whole plate right here is chrome. This entire piece of cake right here, the whole sausage is chrome. It is disgusting, and it's gross. There's also chrome on the badges. Oh, this whole thing was chrome down here. Giant chrome Grand Cherokee on the side, which we did remove. We got a lot of chrome. Now, they had it going a step in the right direction by doing carbon fiber interior pieces. Somebody in the departments was like, yo, we should actually do something of taste and do carbon fiber. Good stuff. I like that you did that, but you didn't do it enough. That was number
4. So now that we're talking about the carbon, some of the things that I hate personally, excuse me. We hate. You're in my seat though. Can I have my seat?
No, your seat is back there.
In the back? I can't even have the passenger seat?
No, you got it.
Babe, the mic's off.
No, it's not. I literally just checked it.
We have a really cheap interior. So like over here, this is already coming off. What the heck? That's coming off. This is coming off. Our friend yesterday told us the back one, back there, coming off.
Thankfully, this is like the main piece.
The carbon fiber.
We're losing carbon fiber everywhere. The only actual like really truly nice part about the inside of this car is crap. What the? On the subject of interior, we're gonna talk about a little bit more. This is that was 5, right? Mm-hmm. Now we're on number 6. Can you put an extra finger right there? Number 6. The leather on the dash is completely raising up. Honestly, the interior of this car, while it appears nice, it's a nice aesthetic, but
not good quality.
It's all cheap and it's not great quality. In fact, the chrome on the cup holders, I never even noticed this till you said it.
Well, because you don't see it from the single.
But the chrome on the cup holders is all coming off. This car only has like 40,000 miles on it. It should not be getting torn apart this soon in its life. So that's another complaint that we got. We don't like that part about the interior. You know what? For what?
7.
For numero 7, we're going to show you something else. Hit that button right there. Don't turn it on. All right, that's fine.
I just wanted to hear it.
It sounds good. Here's something that sucks, right? I'm hot, dude. I'm in California. It's a day like today. It's 100 degrees. It's toasty. Actually, that's the wrong scenario. I am musty in here, and I want to feel the nice breeze outside. I want to go ahead and... Why is it doing it for me?
I don't know.
Okay.
I complain about it all the time.
She has had me convinced that she freaks out over here that this window does not go up or down by itself. So, and she always is like sitting here jamming this button.
Maybe I'm not pushing it hard enough.
Maybe you're just, I think that's user error.
So I should start driving more often and you can sit over there.
Or you can just do the right deal. I'm not having a single problem. Well, this was gonna be number 7. Let's just... What have you been doing over here to make this do that? You're literally like, I see you struggling so hard over here sometimes.
So often.
And
no, okay, but
this
hold on.
literally... like the easiest thing in the world.
You've seen it? You had to roll down my window.
I have seen it, but I have not actually done it for myself, and now I know that's user error.
I'm not, but...
All right, sorry guys. Number 7 didn't count. We're gonna roll it back up because it's a fully functional window. Number 7 didn't count. Now that we just pretended that number 7 didn't happen, we're on to number 8, and this is a real easy, nice, simple one. Personally, I hate it because it hurts every time I have to do it. This car gets like 12 miles to the gallon, 16 miles to the gallon. Let's just get that out of the way and just say I hate the fact that my butt gotta pay like $300 in gas every month. Sorry, like I knew I was getting into that. That's what you get for getting a high horsepower car with a big motor that weighs a lot. This thing's a hippopotamus.
Money.
And it gets like 16 miles, at most 16 miles to the gallon.
No, so on a long road trip, I knocked at 21. But that's the highest.
That's literally terrible. Numero 9. This is, I'm liking this now. I did a little bit, but I was, you know what? Which one do we want to do? Okay, number 9. This actually might be my biggest pet peeve about this car. I said that before, and I remembered in my head. I was like, the one that is my biggest pet peeve. I remembered that in my head. This actually is my biggest pet peeve, and there's no way to deactivate it unless you pay the dealership to do this. Backing this thing up. Now, it's great to back up. It's so easy to do, but the freaking mirrors, dude. The side mirrors, they go like this. They fully deflate whenever you decide to go like 45 degrees down. They show below the car. I'm sure there are some people out there that are too dumb to back up normally that need that.
Hey, I was so excited when I found out.
Exactly. But it is literally the worst thing. There's no way to deactivate it at all. You're permanently stuck with flaccid side mirrors every time you hit the R button, and it is the worst, especially whenever you're towing. We bought this thing not only to daily, but we bought it to tow it. And when you're towing, I don't know if you guys know this, but it helps to see the trailer that's behind you, especially when you're in reverse, because it's really damn hard to see behind the car because there's not a lot of visibility, because guess what? I'm a few feet off the ground and I got racing seats behind. Tires. If there's anything that I wish Dodge was listening to right now, I want to slap you in the mouth and say, why in the world did you make it, not even that you did it, why did you make it to where we can't reverse it? It's the worst.
Now, we know we can go to the dealership.
I'm not going to pay a dealer $300 to go plug in a thing, press a code, and then
all right, you're done.
Say peace. Number 9 was my least favorite part. Last one's my favorite to mention. Why, Victoria? What was that? I was looking for high fives.
What was I referring to? What movie is this from?
I still don't know what you're talking about.
Tell them what movie it is.
This particularly, I have to say, is not Dodge's fault. I'll 100% say that. This is one of the things I don't like about owning. The aftermarket presence to this car. You would think that a performance-oriented car with a giant 470 horsepower, 485 horsepower motor in it would have some kind of aftermarket presence aside from just exhaust. No. To find lowering springs, air suspension, even tires. Dude, the aftermarket presence for this is so small, and because of that, these companies have such a high markup on these parts. Like if I want a hood, it's so much more expensive than anything. I could buy a whole new car for what it costs to get an aftermarket hood for this thing. Or a lip. I could buy a whole new drift car for what it would cost to get a front lip on this damn thing. It's not only that it doesn't have enough, I also don't like what already exists. But you know, you have to kind of blame the people that own the cars for that, because most of these companies are catering to the people that own them. So maybe more people like me need to own cars like this. I don't know, but it's not that great. I think that's actually it. That's all for now, folks. Bye.
Stop grabbing my button.
Thank you all for watching this. We hope you enjoyed it. Again, we do love this car. This is one of my favorite vehicles I've ever owned because it's fast, it gets the job done, and it sounds amazing. It makes me happy every time I drive it, and it's so easy to drive. It might appear as if I absolutely hate the car's guts, but it's not true because I love the car's gut. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you subscribe. Oh my goodness. Subscribe to see more videos of me and my wife being... We love you all. Peace out and be victorious. Oh my God. That was brutal. Make sure you guys click on one of those 2 videos right in front of you. I promise you they're both so good. Every video I make, I try so hard to make sure it's entertaining, so make sure you watch one of those 2